said you know your significant.
Oh my goodness, man.
What? This is the last question.
Okay, well start it over then if I screwed it up.
Why are you getting upset?
Because I screwed it up, baby.
No, you say you know your significant other just as well as anybody else. That can't be right.
I didn't want to do this. All right, repeat the question for me one more time.
All right.
I'm gonna do it right.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Tarika, and you guys, this is my boyfriend Joe. Say hi.
Hi, guys.
Alright, so today's video is a highly requested one. You guys responded very well to my I told my boyfriend I have alopecia video, and you guys actually had a ton of questions that you wanted me to answer, and you also wanted to get his perspective as well. So today we'll be asking him a few questions and just kind of like getting his advice as well for any of you who are out there and who may be in a relationship and just trying to figure out exactly what you should do and when you should tell your partner you have alopecia. Alright, so you ready?
Let's get it.
Alright, let's go. If we look down, it's because our dog is right here and he's like
Biting my hand.
He's biting his hand. Alright, let's get it. What exactly do you know about alopecia? And had you ever heard about it?
I had never heard about it. Growing up, you know, I had seen both men and women with it, but I didn't know it was a certain circumstance or actual disease or called anything or whatnot.
Gotcha. Okay, so before I told you about my alopecia, did you suspect it?
Not necessarily, but at the same time, you always told me that you don't know everything about me, and you would always ask me questions as far as, would you love me if this circumstance, or would you love me if this, you know? So I suspected something, but
Felt like it was more I had to tell you.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was, y'all. Did you notice anything odd about my behaviors? A long story short, guys, we did live together at this time. Well, it was like a year in our relationship. Yeah, and we were living together. But even prior to that, when you would come and stay, did you notice anything odd about my behaviors?
Not necessarily, but you were real private as far as getting ready in the bathroom or whatnot, and you know, when we were getting ready to go somewhere or whatnot, you were very private, and that you didn't want me in the bathroom.
Right, I did not want him in the bathroom, y'all. I would hide like a mug. I would close the door, or I would lie. I don't think I ever told you this. I would lie and be like I had to pee or I had to poop, and then I would go in there and I would like put my wigs on and I would like get ready, pretending like I was pooping, so he wouldn't come in the bathroom.
I remember this now.
You don't, because you never knew. You know, you thought I was peeing or pooping. But
right,
I would go in there.
I remember those situations where you told me you were peeing.
Yes, I would go in there. That's what I would do. I would pretend like I was using the bathroom, and then I would go and I would get ready that way. I did not want him to come into the bathroom because I just couldn't handle at that point in time. Like if he were to see, like I didn't know how he would respond at that time. I mean, even though I knew his character, I knew that he would be okay with it. I just wasn't ready. I didn't want him to find out like that. You feel me? All right. Okay. Okay, so the big question, how did I tell you I had alopecia?
Do you remember this?
Mm-hmm.
She told me through a text message while we were both working. She was at work and I was at work. And she told me through a text message. But at the same time, that was fine with me. That's how she felt comfortable enough to bring it up. I know she wanted to get it off her chest, and I just allowed her to do that. That was the best way for her to do it, so that was fine with me.
Yes, guys, I was freaking nervous. I honestly was gonna write him a note. I don't know if I told you this either, but I was gonna write him a note, and I was gonna put that I had alopecia, and that was gonna be my way of telling him I had alopecia. But I had been thinking about it for a while. I was like, okay, how am I gonna tell him this? I don't think it's gonna ever be a perfect way to tell him, so I just figured, hey, like in this conversation, I'm gonna just go ahead and just like throw it out there. So yes, I told him I told him in a text message, y'all. And that was the best way for me. I felt comfortable, I felt ready. He had already made me comfortable. He had already made me feel like I could confide in him at this point in our relationship. So I was ready. I was ready to go ahead and tell him, y'all. So I just whipped up some courage and I told him in a text message. How did you feel that I told you in a text message? The fact that I didn't tell you like face to face, but I did text you. Like
I was fine with it. You know, we always had them circumstances where we like, look, we need to do this in person. We need to do this in person. We need to talk about this in person rather than a text message and figure this out. But I was completely fine with it because I know you were comfortable with that. I know that was, you were getting that off your chest, and you felt, I felt more connected with you after the fact. So at the end of the day, that's what matters, me being connected with you.
Gotcha. So it didn't make you feel like I was being immature or anything like that. You just felt like you were happy that I finally told you, and you felt more connected with me. Well, how did you feel when I told you?
Shoot, I felt relieved that you were relieved. You know, I felt like it was something that I told you, you know, or I had to get something off my chest. You know, I was glad that you felt comfortable enough to be able to tell me. I knew you were getting closer with me. So for us to come that much closer in our relationship together, and for you to be able to tell me meant the world to me.
Yo, that was huge.
You know, so.
Cause like I was afraid. I was so afraid to tell him. Like I would be like, oh my God, it's something I gotta tell you. And then I would never tell him.
I felt like I didn't have all of your trust, so to speak.
Yeah, he felt some type of way about me not telling him because he felt like we had built enough trust and our relationship was way too deep for me to feel uncomfortable not to share all of me with him. But I mean, I know a lot of y'all out there might understand, like to us, this is very huge, and it takes us a little bit of time to like, you know, share it. A lot of us haven't shared it with our friends, we haven't shared it with our families. It's just something that we keep to ourselves. But you know, eventually you will get to the point where you can like share it with your significant other, I promise. How does it make you feel when you see it? Do you feel uncomfortable? Are you less attracted? I'm
not less attracted to you in any type of way. I feel more bonded and connected with you as far as when, you know, you like let me oil your scalp or you feel comfortable enough to do that. It just, you know, it melts my heart for you to be able to feel comfortable enough to do that around me. You know, doesn't, you know, I'm not less attracted to you in any type of way. I'd be with you without any eyebrows, any eyelashes.
That's what he always said. Yeah, that's what he always said in the beginning.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Do you ever feel like sorry for me at all, or like sad for me?
No, because I know that you wouldn't want me to.
Right.
You know, I feel like, you know, that we could take moments or pray about it a little bit stronger than what we do, or bring it together as a couple and pray. You know, like you said your dad did. But yeah, I don't feel no type of way. No, I don't feel sorry for you.
That's part of the reason why I like don't let you see it, or I still feel uncomfortable like showing it, is because I don't want you to feel sorry for me. I don't want you to.
Oh, I don't feel sorry for you. Yeah. I'm gonna treat you how I treat you, the way I treat you regardless.
That's why it was huge for me to like let you oil my scalp. You know, that was huge. I pictured me allowing you to do that, but I just didn't know like when it would happen. Like, could our relationship really get to that point where I'm super comfortable, you know, letting him do that, because that was so huge for me. But we got there, y'all. Well, he was already there. It was more so me than anything. I had to be ready. So when, in your own advice, when do you think women or men should tell their significant other about it? Or do you think they should wait?
You know your significant other more than anybody else knows their significant other. So what I mean by that is, you know what you feel inside, and you know what's best for you Rika knew when she felt most comfortable in telling me, and you know, just do what you feel is right, and when the time is right, you know, don't feel pressured, but at the same time, don't hold it back, because
if that person is meant for you, they'll accept you for all of you.
Exactly.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's what I was trying to get out.
I got your back, bruh.
I know you did.
If that person is meant for you, if they truly love you for who you are, no matter what you tell them about yourself, they'll still be there. They're not going anywhere, because all of that stuff won't even matter. Because it's more so about what's in the heart. If you really love a person, it's more about what's within, rather than your outer appearance. So if the person is more focused on, it is, babe. It is. So if the person is more concerned about your outer appearance, or they feel some type of way because of something that's happening to you that you can't control, that's not somebody that you want to continue to invest your time in. So definitely let that person go, and just don't take it as a loss. It's freaking a game. You know, you just dodged the bullet. And this is the last question, guys. All right, so what would be your advice to women or men who are in a relationship and they're afraid to tell their significant other? What would be your advice? What would you tell them?
We're in relationships for a reason. And I would hope that's for anybody, and that's to move on to the next level as far as marriage and the family aspect of life in general. You know your partner better than anybody, and you know, I wouldn't hide nothing from Rika. Rika wouldn't hide nothing from me. So I wouldn't expect nobody to hide anything in their relationships. You know, be 100 and, you know, lay it out all on the table. If you feel uncomfortable enough to not be able to tell them, then, you know,
maybe that person just might not be the one.
Exactly.
If you feeling like a huge, like, I don't think this person will stay with me if I tell them this.
Right.
You know.
Then they're not the one.
Then they're probably not the one. But if you feel like what you guys have is solid, you do see a future with this person, and you're ready to build a life with this person, and that's the next step. You need to go ahead and let them know, and then that way you can kind of see what kind of relationship you guys have, if it's solid or not. You know, because if it's somebody that you can build something with and they love you for who you are, then you guys will go up from there. You guys shouldn't go backwards. So it should make your relationship a lot stronger. It should make you guys a lot closer. I know for me, it made me a billion times closer to this one. So I was able to, that was like the only thing I was holding back, which was that, and it definitely made me a lot closer to him. So it'll definitely make you guys closer as well if you are trying to tell your significant other. So I would say go for it, but at the same time, only when you're ready. If you're not ready, if you still are hesitant about it, and it's okay. Just whenever you're ready and whenever you feel comfortable, remember that's when you should tell your significant other. Okay? Alright guys, so that is all of you guys' questions. If you guys have any additional questions that you have, definitely leave them down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more videos with us, definitely let me know. Turn on your notification bell, and definitely subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything that I upload. You have anything else you want to say?
Peace.
I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.